Roszko here. We are back. I did it. I got my first rage cop of 2022. I'm kind of upset that I actually went out and purchased these on the secondary market. Then again, I kind of wanted these. I'm looking at these prices on the secondary market and they just keep going lower and lower and lower. I figured, hey, this is the time to grab them. If you wait even longer, they could shoot up. I didn't really try to go for these on drop day, technically, because I focused more on the argons. Seemed like everybody had that same idea, and the argons got botted, and I ended up walking away with nothing. So I ended up picking them up. I'm super happy to have this colorway. Definitely going to be adding these to my collection, but I don't know if I'm necessarily going to wear these right away. I think I'm going to hold off and see where the market goes on them. Without further ado, let's open these up. We got the new Union Dunk Court Purple. Now, I'm sure the comments are gonna feel a little bit different about this statement. I honestly feel when it comes to Union collaborations, their execution and inspiration behind their sneakers is one of the best out there. I think Chris Gibbs and the Union team do a fantastic job behind their collab. Now, when it comes to their releases, I think that's a totally different story. And I could definitely sense the disappointment and when people get really pissed off when Union, screws up the release and the botters get them or you get processing errors. These sneakers are actually inspired by the City Pack Dunks that released in the early 2000s. That is where Chris Gibbs kind of got the inspiration from, where he traveled and where he had to secure pairs, and that was the only way you can get some of these exclusives. So this is kind of just, inspired by luggage. You do have like a luggage case, and this is kind of like your carry-on, and you have, the carrier, flight class, date, gate, seat. I mean, here it says passenger ticket and baggage check. Now, here on the label, mine says Nike Dunk Low /U. Sizing on these, I went true to size, so I had to get 11.5. Sucks because 11.5 is so hard to get. They make no pairs in a size 11.5. But here we go. Let's open this up and take a look at them. Whew. So here are the Court Purple Union Dunks. Whew. Now, I actually never really seen this one in hand. I've seen the Argons a while ago. I think that was at Soul Factory because they were backdoored heavy, the Argons. But I didn't see too many Court Purples. I think this is the first time I'm actually really getting them in hand. And they're really, really nice. Kind of on the fence on this because I know people are like, oh, it's purple, yellow, the Lakers, the Laker color. You know me, from Boston. We don't rep nothing to do with the Lakers out here. But what I actually really, really liked about these is that it's not over the top purple. Like, purple is kind of like a secondary color. It's mostly a predominantly white sneaker because you have a white toe box, a white heel, white sole. You do have that clear kind of graph paper. So it kind of dumbs down the purple on the siding and also on the toe box. If you cut this off, it will show the purple even more. You could do that if you choose. I'm definitely not going to cut these. I know some people down in the comments are just like, Ross, cut them, cut them. I hear it all the time in the chat too. If I cut them, then they just look like normal dunk. I already have plenty of normal dunks. Like, I kind of look at this, I'm like, oh, these are kind of unique in a way. I'm not cutting these at all. I do have the Union logo here on the back of the heel. The swoosh is 3M, so when you do hit it with flash, this thing lights up. This pair overall, as far as quality control, is really, really good. I don't see any mistakes on this one. I do have a little bit of a kind of like a bump, like a pimple, you could say, on the toe box. These are gonna get worn. They're gonna have creases on them. And a little bit of a pimple here on the toe box ain't gonna bother me too much. Now, these fit a little bit different too. To me, I think these fit more kind of like the Off-White, the 50. So the cut is higher, the toe box is higher. They do come with extra laces, purple laces. I might actually put the purple laces in it. Maybe not right now, but I might throw those in there just to give it a little bit more pop. I think this shoe overall just looks really, really clean. And that is why I think right now might be a good opportunity and might be just overall a good decision to get them before they go up. I'm looking at them right now in the market on StockX and they keep going lower. I think right now across the board, it's settled. I don't think they'll go any lower because I'm looking at some sizes, 8.5 is 300, size 8 is 296. I don't know many people out there still waiting for pairs to come in. maybe let me know down in the comments if you're still waiting for one. I feel like right now across the board, the market has settled on this shoe, and this is the floor price. I just got back from Got Soul in New York, and I can't tell you enough how many people were coming up to me and asking if I seen the Union Dunks. Like, so many people were still looking for them. The demand is there. Now, maybe people don't want to pay crazy prices for these. I think these are going to slowly start to move up once we get closer to summer. We'll see. We'll see how they go, but I'm telling you right now, I think if you're on the fence for this shoe, I think you should cop them. I also like the bottoms too. The bottoms are so clean. That icy purple. The Union logo is right underneath it. I think these are cool. I think these are one of the best dunks. I wouldn't be shocked if one of these dunks from this pack is gonna make it on Complex's top 10 sneaker of the year list. Something with Union will, whether it's the Dunks or the Union 2s. Union right now is just on fire. I like these. I think these were absolutely a must cop. Right now we have the Court Purple and the Pistachio. It's me, a pistachio. If I was gonna pick, I would still take Pistachio. I think these are just a little bit more wearable. Let me know down in the comments if you were able to secure any of the dunks from the Union Passport pack. We might have the third one on the way, so stay tuned for that. That is my video for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. And like always, I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out. It's me, a pistachio.